Yes, hello. So, good morning from where you are. Today is on 15th of August. It's I think it's on the it's a Thursday actually. We are at the mechanic shop and we are doing usijali nafanya YouTube and we are doing some bike repairs. So as usual, this is the Tekken 250 2024 version model. We'll be going to be doing some oil change, air filter change, and maybe adjust the carpets, and also the braking system as well. There was a bit of some scratches, so we are going to be looking at that. But the whole day will be spent on the garage doing some few repairs here and there. So stay with me as we do this repair. I hope to show you a few things here and there. Okay. So, we are going to be using this engine oil. So this is the preferred engine oil for motorcycles, the 20W50 40 premium stroke, and then the chain lube that we usually use for making sure that the chain is lubricated all the time. I usually use this car lube chain lube. Unfortunately, you can see it's spilled over. It's all a mess. Also, maybe just to give you a preview, the air filter of the Tekken 250 is located just here, and what you can see also is the engine. I had it was manufactured by Nancy. So this is actually very different from what we had with the Tekken 2023 version. You can see it's a little bit bigger, and also something to note is that where you put your engine oil is actually on the outside, not on the inside. So you can be able to quickly open this up and check your engine oil. So ideally it has already gone for a ride, so it is giving you false readings, but yeah, so you can see it is very easy actually. When you want to change oil, you just have to open up at the bottom, make sure that the engine oil pours down, and then put your engine oil here directly. So it is easy actually to change and also to check your engine oil each and every to check your oil each and every morning. So that is the process of oil drainage. Ideally you would put between 1.3 liters to 1.5 liters, usually sufficient, and the miles it can go per the kilometers basically before the next service, usually between like 800 to 1,000 kilometers, but you can still extend it to 1500 kms before you can do the change oil and also the filter change as well. The good thing about the Tekken 250 is it has these protruding metallic things, especially for beginners. When you fall, the bike does not get to hit the ground, so this usually prevents you from the bike from actually hitting fully the ground. As you can see, mine has a little bit of dentures. Yeah, it has a little bit of dentures from the falls that I have had. Yeah, but we are still learning. We are still growing to become better bikers. This is my first motorcycle, the Tekken 250, and I'm learning quite a lot from it. Stay with me as we probably do now the filter changing, and maybe we'll look at the brake system and probably adjust the carpet section as well. If possible, I'll ask the mechanic to adjust the suspension. To adjust the suspension, I don't know if it's possible, so that the bike is a little bit low, because sometimes it's a little bit tall for me. I'm a short guy, so sometimes it can be very difficult for me to touch the ground when I'm on the motorcycle. So we'll see how we can solve that problem. Yeah, so the fuel tank has just been stripped. So this is actually the Tekken 250 fuel tank. It usually carries up to, I believe it's 13 liters if I'm not wrong. As you can see, it is not a very big structure, but 13 liters is actually a lot of fuel for the Tekken 250, considering it consumes around 1 liter for every 30 kilometers. And you can see the bare structure of it, how it looks like without the whole covering and aesthetics. So this is the air filter. This one is the oil filter. So ideally the oil filter will go onto this place here, and then of course the air filter usually there on top. Key thing to notice that the air filter has this mesh. So this mesh usually has to face upside down, sindio? Inafaa kuwa na face upside down ndio ile time yenye moto inatokea hii nini na prevent, sindio? Yeah, so that one usually in case of any fires that are coming up through here, so the air filter with the mesh on the lower part of it usually prevents the fire from coming up. So I'm being told that the oil filter, you don't have to change it all the time that you're doing your oil changes. What you can do is you can be changing it after every 3 oil changes. So for example, if you change oil the first time, you change it the next time, maybe the third time is when now you should look at changing the oil filter, but you shouldn't have to change it for each time that you're doing your oil change. Maybe the other thing is that, as I mentioned, the suspension, the red thing that you can see over here, if your bike is too high, you can choose to adjust it so that it can be a little bit lower, so you can be able to climb easily, and also when you're riding you can be able to touch the ground very easily. If you are a short person, if you are a tall person, you can leave it the way it is. The Tekken 250 is a little bit high for some people, so but if you are a tall person, the way it is from the manufacturer, at least the way I bought it, it's good for you. Maybe the other key thing, when you buy the Tekken 250, you might need to add these lights. These lights, because the main lights that you can see over here usually is usually not very effective at night. So you might need to add these additional lights, and perhaps also the windshield as well. Nini ya? Hii, na charge. Iko na battery yake hapa.
Yeye inakuja pesa ngapi? Hii kitu ni pesa ngapi?
Pesa mingi. Ni 40k.
40,000. Hata battery inaisha. Battery inaisha.
Bado battery bado. Hii ni memory.
Hiyo ni memory card.
Memory, alafu hii ni battery. Inakuanga poa sana senye una record ukiendesha, ukiattach kwa helmet kama sasa venye na attaching hapa. So ina record njia yote. So naiwekanga hapa hivi. Naiwekanga hapa hivi. So natoa hivi, nafungua hii, nafunga. So that is the engine oil change. Engine oil change done. Done. So I'm being told that this is the process of remodeling the exhaust pipe so that it can be able to have a lot of sound when you rev. So you have, I think what I'm observing is that you have to remove the small pipes that were sealing that sound from coming out, and then insert like big pipes that will make, when you rev the motorbike, you will feel it having a little bit of more sound than when it had the small pipe. So this is actually the process that is happening right now. Alafu venye inazima haraka hivyo ni nini kwa chini ama hiyo resting face iko sawa? Okay. Hiyo ni gani? Boxer.
100
Electric.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Head. It's called the head.
What is the function of head?
Now, this one, it's meant to place the valve. You know, valve. This is called valve seating. Yeah. So this one is called the inlet, outlet.
Inlet, outlet.
Yeah. So the inlet is to let fuel in, so that the burning can occupy space. You know?
Yes.
So this one to let it's the outlet. So this one is where the exhaust takes place now.
So
now the smoke. After the burning, you know, the smoke has to get away out.
Smoke out to get away from the motorbike.
Yeah. So this one is the outlet. So when it expands, now the smoke gets into the exhaust. This one is called the piston.
It is called the?
This one is piston.
Piston.
Yeah. Block.
Block.
Piston. Block.
Good. Mechanic hapo hapa gari motors anaitwa aje?
Mike.
Yeah. Mike.
Thank you.
Oh, this is the exhaust pipe. Unasikia iko aje? Umesikia aje?
Sasa hii ni hewa, alafu hii turbo. Hii ni turbo.
Ah, ndio inakupea hiyo vibrations. Eh? Okay. Okay. Na hiyo mguu
ndio nataka kuangalia sasa.
Okay.
Ebu huyu ambaye hapo.
Huyu aliogopa wala. Like hizo vitu zingine mimi nimesikia ziko sawa kabisa. Gari iko sawa kabisa. Sani hapa tu tuone, hata last time sijui kama ni brakes ama ni nini, sikuelewa ni nini.
Nataka niangalie.
Yeah. Yeah, so the motorbike is done. The repairs are done. So and this is the motorbike fundi anaitwa
mechanic wa Tekken.
Wa Tekken. Hapa Kisumu.
Feroza Poro, hapa Kisumu.
Sema jina lako ndo wakujua pia. Frozo Biero. Na jina
Kisero picture lukidi. Fundi ya bajaji na TVS yote.
Fundi ya bajaji TVS.
Boxer.
Ouma.
Nicolas Ouma Jumbe. Nyerere Road.
Hapa Valley Motors. Gali Motors. Sawa.
Hiyo video unitumie kwa simu.
Sawa, ndaiweka kwa WhatsApp nikutumie. Sawa. So the repairs are already done. What we have done is oil changing. We have done checking of the front brakes. I've also done air filter changing. And what else? Yeah, maybe the key unique feature that we have added is on the exhaust pipe. We have managed to expand it so it makes a little bit of noise when you do the revving. And then there were some other things that we have changed over here. So the what do you call this? The light bulbs that are attached. You can see this is an extra light bulb that you have to attach to a Tekken. So it was a bit loose. We had to tighten it up. And we also checked the air filter, as well. And I feel the bike is now performing well. Come to even Kisumu and you have a Tekken 250 or have any complex or any high-end bike, I think Gali Motors, this place over here, Gali Motors is your place. It's actually located in Nyerere Road, near Aga Khan Kisumu Primary School. Or if you are near the Aga Khan hospital within Kisumu, you'll be able to find these guys and they'll be able to sort you out. So the cost, at least for the service, has been 3,000 for most of the things that have been done, and then 500 just as a tip to the mechanics. They have done a very good job. Yeah, so we are headed back to do maybe the cleaning of the bike, and then from there we'll see what's the next plan. Yeah, I'll see you in the next couple of minutes. Yeah, so after the garage session, I've decided to come and give my motorcycle a bath, a good cleaning. Nataka ingarishwe kidogo So today is more of like a day to catch up with it, make sure that everything is okay, and then probably now will be set for next week. Actually, from the way I've tested it from the mechanic's end, hey man, it's like the new Tekken needs to be adjusted a little bit because its functionality has increased like dramatically from us changing the exhaust pipe and tampering a little bit with the tappets, and also what is the other thing we have done? Yeah, I think those are the major things that we have done. Maybe, and also changing the oil as well. Changing the oil and checking if the air filter and the oil filter are okay. So that is done. Right now we have it there doing some cleaning, and from here probably what is the time actually? So it's actually almost like 2 p.m. I might now just decide to call it a day when it comes to the motorbike and probably go home and focus on other things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog on my day in the garage with the Tekken 250. I hope you have learned a little bit here and there. Some information might not be very accurate. I'm still an amateur when it comes to motorcycles, but if you have been looking for some information about Tekken 250 and maybe you want to purchase it, how are you going to do your repairs and all that, I would say this is one of the best decisions I made when it comes to purchasing the Tekken 250. It's actually a very good bike, especially the 2024 model. It's actually a very good bike. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying. Yeah. So maybe we call it an afternoon. Yeah, I think we should call it an afternoon. We should call it a day. Okay.